Hello again, everyone. It's been really fun reading stories with you, and this week we have got another story. This one is called Harriet Dancing. How many of you like dancing? Have you been dancing at home this week? And if you haven't, maybe you could give dancing a go this week. Let's see how good Harriet is at dancing as we read this week's story. Every morning, Harriet ate 4 strawberries and 1 worm for breakfast, and then she went to visit her best friend, Ivor. On the way to Ivor's house, Harriet passed Rabbit's burrow. Morning, Rabbit. Morning, Harriet. Harriet passed Mole's hill. Morning, Mole. Morning, Harriet. Harriet went over Frog's stream. Morning, Frog. Morning, Harriet. On the way to Ivor's house, stopped to eat some more strawberries. Yummy! Aren't strawberries nice? And to smell the forest flowers. Oh, lovely. I'm off to see Ivor today. Hooray! I wonder what games we will play. Hooray! Suddenly, Harriet saw hundreds of butterflies dancing in the sunshine. They looked so beautiful that Harriet started to dance too. She danced and she danced and she danced. Twist and turn and skip and hop. This way and that way and this way. Spin around until you stop. Dancing Harriet was the happiest hedgehog in the whole world. Then Harriet noticed the butterflies had stopped dancing and were sitting in the trees instead. Harriet was dancing all alone. Dance with me, Harriet said, but the butterflies didn't want to. The butterflies' dance is only for butterflies, they said, not hedgehogs. Come on, said Harriet, just spin around and around like me. But the butterflies wouldn't. Butterflies only dance with butterflies, they said. Oh, said Harriet in a small voice. She felt very sad. Harriet hurried away as fast as she could so the butterflies wouldn't see that she was crying. Harriet was crying so much she didn't look where she was going and ended up rolling down a hill. Oh, 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 said Harriet, and she curled up tight in a ball so she wouldn't hurt herself. Hello, Harriet, said Ivor, when Harriet knocked on his door. You're very late today. Where have you been? Dancing with the butterflies, said Harriet. They look like flowers dancing in the sky. You look like a flower too, said Ivor. Look at all the flowers got stuck on her spikes. Then he showed Harriet her reflection in a puddle. Harriet smiled, but she still felt sad. The butterfly said I couldn't dance with them, she said. Then I'll dance with you instead, said Ivor, and he curled up in a ball and rolled over and over in the flowers until he was covered in petals too. He's a good friend, isn't he? We'll dance with you, Harriet, said Rabbit and Mole and Frog. Harriet and her friends danced and danced. Dancing Harriet was the happiest hedgehog in the whole world. Twist and turn and skip and hop, this way and that way and this way. Spin around until you stop. And as Harriet and her friends danced, first one butterfly and another butterfly, and then another came to watch. Can we join too, please? They said at last. Of course, said Harriet. Twist and turn and skip and hop, this way and that way and this way. Spin around until you stop. Dancing's for everyone, big and small. Dancing's for sharing with one and all. The end. Another really good story. Did you dance along with Harriet while I was reading? Maybe you could twist and turn and skip and hop this week with your adults. Because as Harriet said, dancing is for anyone, big and small. And maybe it makes you just as happy as it made Harriet Hedgehog. Until next time, remember to be safe and to be kind. Bye.